Hello, this is DMIA. Welcome back to our channel. And then as last time we talked about some food, the pronunciation just similar from Taiwanese to the Tagalog. And then today we will tell you more. And then you want to know why I find out, you can check this video. Okay, let's start. The first one will be
Bát choi. Bát choi.
And then in Taiwanese we just call it ba zui. Ba zui. But in here it's like the meat cooked by water only. But I think in Philippines it just a little bit changing to like the mami with the soup, but just not so many soup, a little bit like that. Okay, next one.
Biko. Biko.
Okay, in Taiwanese we call it Biko. Biko. It's just like using the sticky rice to make, and then most of the time the rice dumpling also using this kind of sticky rice. Also sometimes it's like almost the same, but just the rice dumpling will with the leaves, and then the Biko mayo. Okay, next one.
Bami. Bami.
Okay, in Taiwanese we call it Bami. Bami. And then as I researched, I found out it's just maybe in Cebu. So maybe it's from the Cebuano, this kind of language. But I feel interesting, so I also put inside. It also means the pansit in Cebuano. Maybe they don't call it pansit, or they call it the bami. But the picture, maybe I will find it, put here. It actually looks just very similar to the pansit. Okay, next one.
This one I'm not really sure. Hibi. Hibi.
You can tell what the other saying or idea there.
Actually, I'm not really familiar with the word, but if I'm just going to use how we pronounce the letters, it would either be hibi or hibi. I'm not sure because
Is the other vocabulary, the other saying there?
We will.
Hibi, abi, that one.
Yeah, maybe hebi or hibe. I'm not really familiar with this word.
If you know, you can just leave the comment there and tell us which one is the correct pronunciation or the vocabulary is. In Taiwanese, we call it hebi. Hebi. It's just like the very tiny, the shrimp there.
Yeah.
Because the B, actually it means rice in the Taiwanese or Mandarin. It's the idea like, so the very tiny shrimp, so we call, it just looks like the very small rice, and then many, so we call it hebi. The vocabulary just come from this because very small one. Okay, so next one.
Lumpia. Lumpia.
In Taiwanese we call it Lumpia. Lumpia. And then this kind of food, it has like a legend or story, just like in the very ancient time, someone just helped the king, helping since the king lost to other country, and then one day go back to the country, be the king, but the king just forget this man do the very great things for him, and then one day he just remember this guy, and then want to find this guy back to, as the government to help him to do to build the country, right? But one just maybe angry or other emotions, just doesn't want to help the king anymore, so he hiding in the mountain, and then there's the king very worried, and then so he asks, what is there anyone can offer some method, and then there's a guy just make a very bad method. He just suggests the king, you can just put the fire. So you make it fire, so if the guy just cannot stand for it, and then will just run out, and then you put three ways, and then you leave this way, so this one can go out from the way not put the fire, right? But in the end, the fire, if you just release in the forest, it will just, and then you cannot stop it, and then in the end, after a few days, people just find out the guy just carry his mother and then die there, burning, die there.
They both died there.
Yeah, because they cannot, when they want to run away, the whole forest just got fire now, so they cannot go on now. So after that, the king feel very sad, and then they just said during we call the Qingming, when this day you cannot use the fire. So you must use that's why the lumpia just the pia, and then you put a lot of food on it, and then you don't cook because you already cooked one day ago. You already cooked. You did not cook it there.
We cook it.
I mean the original version.
Oh yeah.
Original version, or in Taiwan here, the lumpia, the flour part, and then the other food we will just cook it one day before, and then that day just put there and then roll it. So actually that day you eat the food is the cold one, because you cannot make fire, because the king will feel sad, because he won't let the guy go out, but the guy just died there. So this is the lumpia's the legend or story there. Okay, next one.
Miswa.
And then in Javanese, we will call it mi soa. Oh, this one is the very similar one, but I never tried there. I think in the Philippines, maybe not so common. Okay, this is the few vocabulary I found there, very similar between Taiwanese and Tagalog. And then if you like this kind of topic, don't forget to subscribe our channel. And then if you have some more, you discover more the vocabulary just similar between Taiwanese and Tagalog, you can leave the comment and then tell us more. So we will tell you more in next video. So see you again. Paalam.
Bye bye.